Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to giving the government more control over us. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that if you're following me on YouTube, that you're also following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And don't worry about the spelling up there in Rumble. It's supposed to be spelled like that. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you will, please. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you and also helps push my content message out in the YouTube shadow banning algorithm world. They don't like when individuals like myself put things out here like this. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification in process. It's going to bring up another little tab. Make sure you select all notifications. That way you'll be notified when I post a video. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys all saw the last video I posted in regards to drones and the man that was shooting at the drone from like 3 miles away, which was ridiculous. Could have put people's lives in danger. But the thing is, the uptick in these drone sightings and the uptick in people growing frustration over it is something that I think is kind of alarming. At the same time, I think that this is being purposely done, is being purposely allowed by our governments to get a response out of us. Because first, what you're going to want is, you know what? Check this out first.
Lawmakers desperate for answers as mystery drones buzz over New Jersey neighborhoods, including my own house. Now, one of them pushing a new bill suggested by our next guest that would let law enforcement shoot them out of the sky, which, by the way, President Trump suggested yesterday as well in a Truth Social post.
Monmouth County, New Jersey Sheriff Sean Golden joins us now. And I don't mind telling you, Sheriff, this is a circumstance where it seems obvious to just about everybody watching and listening. You can't say on the one hand, you have nothing to worry about. We have no evidence that this is a foreign power or nefarious. And at the same time, you're not telling us exactly what is over the skies of the Garden State.
Good morning. Great to be with you. And you're absolutely right. I mean, that's the frustration, I think, right up into President Trump as he says, listen, if they're not ours, shoot them down, right? I mean, if this was a national security drill, we miserably failed. Drone technology is emerging so much faster, particularly in the defense field. And it's a matter of national security. And it's a matter of public safety here in New Jersey, right? And so when I got together and sent a letter to Congressman Smith, our congressman here in Monmouth and Ocean County, where we've had a number of sightings, that letter said, hey, we need some changes to the federal law. We have to be able to protect our public and our residents here. And that would require loosening up and the ability for the state, or at least the state policing units across the country, to deconflict and to de-drone if necessary, meaning take down a drone. So right now that rests solely with the federal government. And I think that's the frustration because as you had said earlier in your show, is this some type of federal agency? Listen, these drones seem sophisticated by all accounts. We have a lot of false reporting, but the good accounts, we do have them from military bases, personnel, and from our own first responders around northern New Jersey. These things are definitely sophisticated, fast, turn their lights off at times. So we need to get a handle on what it is and who's running it, right?
So,
and
Sheriff,
if there are, we're from Jersey, we can take the truth, right? So.
Right. Well, Sheriff, we did see a Chinese spy balloon go over our country and our government knew about it and did nothing about it, which is why some people are like, it's possible it could be a foreign thing and our government's just so inept and so stupid or compromised or all of the above that they're doing nothing about it. But I think there was a drone, am I correct, that actually crashed and fell and New Jersey law enforcement saw that? What was?
We don't have any report. Yeah, we don't have any reports of a crash, a drone. I will say this. I think that was up in wasn't in our county. Listen. We
that was a civilian drone. Okay, but Sheriff, what? So it's illegal to shoot one down, correct? Right now.
Yeah, it's illegal to shoot one down, and so obviously we're telling our residents not to shoot them down. You'd be breaking some gun laws in New Jersey. We don't want that, and we certainly are worried about people's safety because, as you pointed out in your video, these things are large, and they could be dangerous. So at the end of the day, what we do need is more deconfliction legislation. Listen, I'm not about overregulation, but in this case, don't overregulate, just differentiate, right? So we need identifiers on commercial and residential recreational drones. They were started, the FAA allowed them to fly in 2023 at night. So some of these are recreational drones, very small, and some are commercial. We see the testing going on with Amazon and Walmarts and the like. And, the skies are going to get crowded with these things. And in order to guard public safety and particularly national security, we're going to have laws that differentiate these objects.
Sheriff Sean Golden joining us from Monmouth County. Sheriff, thank you so much, and obviously best of luck as you try to work out that deconfliction that is so important. Sheriff, thank you.
Great.
Thanks,
you all.
Sheriff.
Hey everybody, so I'm interrupting this real quick just to let you guys all know, those of you that have been asking how can you help and how can you donate towards the children to help children have Christmas, the ones that are involved under the mentorship of me, you can easily do it by donating to my PayPal or the Cash App right up there. And again, let me reiterate this, folks. I don't want you guys to feel any pressure. If you do, great. If you do not, great. I just want you guys to know that window is open right there for the ones who keep texting me, the ones who keep emailing me. That way everybody else can see it as well. It does not matter because I make sure that the kids get taken care of anyway. But some of my subscribers who have been consistently and have been loyal in donating there, I know you guys always ask me to remind you to do it. So here is your reminder. And everybody else, to the rest of you, no matter what you do, whether you do or don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. So what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, is first thing that you're going to want is you want to be the one to create the chaos. You create the chaos. You get the people alarmed. You get the people worried. You get the people fearful. You get them scared. Then they start demanding answers from the government. And when they start demanding answers from the government's pretty much they get to step in and be the savior. Although they, one, either created it, two, allowing it to go on so they can't be the ones to create it. Therefore, in the end, they get to create policy or push things through legislation to give them this sort of control over this pretty much drone thing right now. The reason why I say that is this. Pay close attention that if there is going to be any talks of legislation or policy that's going to be in place that's saying, what we're going to do about this? We never experienced this before. We don't know what's going on. Lawmakers are growing frustrated. Come on, man. Y'all telling me y'all never thought in a million years that people would just start flying drones all? I mean, guys, allegedly these things have been like the size of cars and what they said, large SUVs. Come on now. And like people have said, if the government's not going to do anything about it, we'll do something about it. We'll try to shoot them out of the air, right? Now, y'all ever heard of Project Blue Beam? You might want to go and check that out. I'm not even going to get into it. Look into Project Blue Beam. And again, it's just like what happened with our last Fauci Ouchie Hokey Pokey Clock shot. We don't know what it is. We don't know where it came from. All we know is that it's doing this. We have to do government. Look what happened when you did. Look what happened when you, hey, step in, help us. Well, we don't know what it is. Well, you guys need to do something. We don't care what it is. They locked us up. They shut us up. They made us put on face diapers. They told you need to have a card to get into certain restaurants. Then they turned around and told you might need to go and buy a bunch of tissue. Then they told you might have to get your butthole swiped. I'm not just making this up. This is what they told you. And you did it. Why? Because you asked for it. They took away our rights. No, they didn't take away our rights. We gave over our rights by saying, please come in and save us. Ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for it this time. Do not fall for the bull crap this time. You're telling me the government don't know what's going on? The government don't know. We don't know why this is happening. We don't bull crap. I've known of people who flew freaking drones just like regular, let me be quiet. Some folks I know have drones, just flew them to a certain area, like over a farmland area. Next thing you know, police pulling up to the dang house. Does anybody ever have a drone? Well, blah, 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 blah. We noticed some signals being bounced. I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. They can sit there and pinpoint it. But now you got these that people have been saying, Coast Guard them are saying, these things followed us and we're out here in the ocean. So can we shoot them down there? Well, let's not do anything too quick because we don't know. If I don't know, I'm about to let me tell you something. In my places that I live, except for two places that I live, one of my homes in Tennessee, there is no reason why anybody should be in my space. If I see something, I don't care what it is. If you are unmarked And if I see something strange, I don't have no animals. I don't have any. If you are in my vicinity, on my property, in my land, I'm going to flash a light. Hey, pop, 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 pop. It says private property. It says no trespass. It tells you what's going to happen should you do it. So now if you come and hovering over my area in something and I shoot you out of the sky, that's your fault. I'm just saying, y'all, it's crazy. But we don't know what's going on. People are telling you what they're seeing. We have videos on here. Oh, well, we don't. So you telling me that they can't shoot them things down even over water? Why not? Well, we don't know what it's going to do. Who cares? Y'all not saying nothing. Well, you want to do this you know what? We kind of at a point to where, we don't even trust anything that you guys are even saying right now. We don't, if y'all, we're not trusting anything that y'all saying, whether they're trying to act like this is some type of thing. We don't know. This is something we never saw. Yeah. There are stories out there, people saying, and I hear a lot of different military folks saying they know, people saying these things are military. Our government are doing these, and they're actually going, if they're doing this, how come they're not doing it mainly during the day? Why are they doing it mainly at night? They're there to investigate something. They're looking for something. One man said that they call them like a type of sniffing like type deal where the things are being flown over at nighttime to sniff out something that they're looking for. Some people are saying that they're out there at nighttime looking at other orbs or whatever like that that's in the sky, whatever like that. So who knows? Maybe they are going to try to act like there's an alien species out there or alien invasion. And guys, this is bad. And all the talks of UFOs for the past year and a half has been crazy. Remember the gray alien that was at the Miami Mall? The big old giant things walking around, people calling in. All of a sudden, Tucker Carlson did stuff on UFOs, and all of a sudden the government starts saying, yeah, we do have UFOs, and now all of a sudden these things are going to start appearing and all this stuff like that, and these drones are flying around trying to investigate what are these flying things in here like that. It may be aliens, folks, and we just got to, come on now, you think they have not been trying to do some type of strange thing, possibly prepping us through movies? I have on my tinfoil hat right now. I'm just throwing this stuff out there. All I know is that when it comes down to it, no matter what it is that they try to pull, should they come one day and try to announce that there are some very high-tech beings or intelligence that have come to our earth and our drones are flying around. We just didn't want to put the public in a panic, and we're investigating these light beings and whatever like that. They're from We're trying to get an idea. Bull crap. There are no aliens except for the illegal ones in our country. No, there are no aliens. There are no extraterrestrials. What you have are fallen angels. You have Nephilim. That's what you have. You have demons or angelic beings. That's what you can call it an alien too. But when it all comes down to it, what they really are, they are fallen angels. Period. You could call me crazy. Ask me if I care. I know what that book says, which is the Bible. These beings have been here for a long time, way before any of us, and they can come and appear as an angel of light. Why would it say that? Oh, wow. How strange is that the Bible said the devil can come as an angel of light? Oh, what is that in the sky? A bunch of light. Oh, people that got abducted by these so-called aliens, they seen a big old giant flashing light and all this stuff like that. Although these weird things were so-called done to them, it does not matter. If they can appear in a form of an angel of light, what other form can they appear in? If these people like Aleister Crowley and all these folks that are into this crazy Hollywood demonic stuff, if they sit there and draw out the dang on being to help them write their songs and help them and they all kind of got the same like type of characteristics, of course these fallen angels are going to come and appear to folks like that. And now we making movies and things about that. Come on, y'all, let's get real. I'm just telling you right now. And then this is no thing where I'm trying to scare y'all or try to say, you know what, we really need to be prayed up. I don't have to be prayed up when I got the most powerful Holy Spirit in me. The most powerful intelligence in this world walks in me and is with me. No, not walks in me, but walks with me and is in me. So we know what these things are. Don't panic. Do not panic. But at the same time, our government are working with these fallen angels, these alien beings, these demonic beings. They are working. The government is working in correlation with them to keep control over us, to keep us enslaved on a mental and spiritual level. Plain and simple. You won't get it nowhere else, ladies and gentlemen, unless other people are talking like this. But I'm telling y'all straight up, that's what it is. It's to create fear again, like they did with the Fauci hokey pokey clot shot demic. And once they're able to create that fear, they can control you. Who are they to tell us, don't try to do this, don't try to do that? Why not? Y'all not doing anything. Well, let y'all what before what happens. See, you got some people that's like, I'm not going to stand around and wait around for something to happen. Not me. We getting ready to do something about this. There have been stories of people that have supposedly shot them down, whatever like that. I can't verify that unless you guys know about some things that I don't know. I would love to see it. I would love to see something that's been shot down so we can see exactly what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, I know they say, well, that's the new thing that just passed. The new thing they just passed where you are allowed to fly. But now, like again, when it all comes down to it, legislation is going to be pushed. Policy is going to be pushed. And what it's going to do is going to allow for them to say, well, because of all this, look how it's scaring the people. Look all the confusion it's caused. Look all the worry it caused. Look all the, now we got to control them more. Nuh-uh. All y'all need to do is let us know what it is and tell us what y'all going to do about it and do it. Otherwise, we don't need y'all to create no more policy that y'all going to add all type of other stuff in there that's not going to have nothing to do with those things like y'all have done all the time just to give y'all more control over us. No. Anyway, y'all, you guys let me know what you think about all this. I know I said a whole lot of stuff that y'all are probably like, what the heck is a Nephilim? What is he talking about? What are he talking about? Fallen angels? What are he talking about? Demons? What are he talking about? What? What? I'm telling y'all. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what y'all think by putting it in the comments below after this video. And do not forget what you guys see in that cloud right there. And if you would like to see the next video that I'm doing in chronological order, be up there. Things that I do is a variety on this channel, like music reactions that y'all mainly request right here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.